So hello everyone, welcome back. Today we got another Nickel City playoff game, this time between the Punishers and the Hotshots. You need to put betting open. um, First up, representing the Punishers,
Your punishment's alive.
it's Urtzi, and representing the Hotshots,
Hotshots! Take a look and fire!
it's Jonny. We're going to do a little scramble the transmissions, but first things first, joining me in the booth today is the captain of the Punishers, Noah.
Hello.
As I,
Hope everybody's obviously doing well.
I'm going to try to give you some points because it doesn't look like your points went through, or your whatever. So everyone's getting 1,000 points. Whoa! Okay. Everyone should have more points now. There you go.
Oh, nice. I can lose 1,000. Well, I'm not going to this game, but I can lose 1,000 later.
Ladrian won big last night. Bet on uh oh gosh, Milkman.
Oh,
So Milkman and Charlie played last night, and yeah, that was a pretty intense game. Pretty
that
unfortunately one-sided, but
that makes the series what 2-0 now for Milkmans?
uh last I heard it was, yeah, it's 2-0. So I got game 3 tonight between Ladrian and Dick. And then maybe I can get another game in there. Probably not. I'm going away tomorrow. So unless well, regardless of what happens, I'm going away tomorrow. So
Yeah. Well, I hope all with that trip goes well.
I appreciate it. Yeah, we're just waiting to see. So but
But
hey, he had a good game last night, Ladrian. You got to show up tonight. But yeah, we gotta scramble.
scramble the transmissions. And it looks like aces on aces as well.
Yeah, minus Zeta 5, but that's okay.
Are you kidding me? He's an ace. He can shoot 5 dice.
Can he really?
I think if he's damaged at range 1 and bullseye, I think it adds out to 5. Because
While you performing an attack.
determination,
Oh yeah, determination, and then if you're not shielded and the defender's initiative is higher than yours.
yeah. And if there's a funny interaction you can do. You can take your own shield with determination, and then because the next one would be adding an eye result because you're not shielded, you can add that one as well.
That's
So you can
crazy.
technically prop both at the same time.
That's. But Kylo Ren is the problem. Nah.
Kylo's 7 points. There's no way he's the problem.
I don't know. Depends who you ask. I got in a big old debate with Fam the other day about Kylo being the problem.
Don't get me wrong, Kylo's really good, but he still is just as susceptible to his other version to blinking out.
Oh yeah. I think the issue was the fact that it's a 3-force proton torpedo carrier, which I agree, is a problem.
I can agree to that to a certain extent. I feel like you generally can't bring a whole bunch with him to make it too busted.
Yeah, I mean, the one list I saw, um, I actually saw Jammin bring, um, which was Von Reg, Kylo, but instead of quick draw in Zeta 5, he brought Blackout with trick shot and sensitive controls, and then Null with squad leader. So he had an I7 coordinator.
That sounds really strong, actually.
Yeah, I can't
Any
remember
court,
if it was SL Kylo or custom. No, it was SL. Yeah, what am I talking about? But any coordinator, yeah,
any coordinator above around I5 is amazing in my opinion.
yeah.
Just because you get to see so much of the game state before making that final decision.
One
It's what
day.
makes the resistance A-wing really good in my opinion too.
Oh yeah, tally's ridiculous.
You pair her with Merle with a Procket and you can just boost or roll people into the Procket as needed.
You know, I was never high on the Merle train, the proton rocket Merle train, and then I saw proton rocket Merle, and yeah, I mean if you bring Tally, yeah, I kind of like that.
Mhm.
Plus
It's
Tally
the it,
is Tally's modded herself because it's a focus coordinate.
Yep, and those A-wings don't really care about the stress anyways, especially since
Nah,
they have the turret.
yeah, they're I mean they're stressed every round anyway, so
Oh no, I'll just 5 straight away and then rotate my turret.
yeah, that's the resistance.
You don't bring Tally for the damage anyways. You bring her more for the initiative and the coordinate.
Yeah, you bring her, yeah, for that, and then if you want damage on an A wing, you either bring a proton rocket carrier or you bring the new. Look at me, I have outmaneuvers easy,
Yeah.
which I think can be used front or back arc. I'm not sure.
Some turrets allow it out both, some don't. I'm not sure.
I'm gonna look really quick. Uh, yeah. Precision Hollow Targeter says the only condition is you can't be in their firing arc. That's it. That's
Nice.
that's kind of silly.
Yeah,
But at least you're not going to take a proton rocket from it.
that'd be so gross if you could do
I
that.
I would start complaining about resistance, and I play resistance, so
Anything to take the attention off of CIS, you know.
yeah, take it all away from CIS. Speaking of which, you're undefeated with CIS, right?
Yes.
Well,
Uh, I've had a pretty decent run so far.
shit. Time to nerf CIS.
No.
Now you've been everything I've seen you fly has been super super unconventional compared to what everyone else is flying. So
Yeah.
I like that in that regard.
It's some of it's unconventional. Like, of course, I'm bringing Grievous because if you're not bringing him, what are you doing?
Yeah.
Uh, but I really enjoy the Tri Fighters, especially right now, because I just think the abilities with Sunfat go really well together.
Oh yeah. Plus, you bring like Volan, right?
I bring Volan and then DIS T81 for the rerolls. And
T81 is so good.
Yeah, especially with outmaneuver and the Sun Fact Tractor. Every now and then you can yank him away or into people. He's just. I know people don't believe he's better than Dirge. I don't like or Cad Bane even, but I think the rerolls and just outmaneuver as a threat is already making him, in my personal opinion, the best chip for CIS, other than Grievous, of course.
I you know, it's arguable with at least Cad Bane. Um, Dirge gives me nightmares only because of the one time I played against Greg where I two tapped Dirge and he just removed all the damage and said, "Okay, he's back at full health minus shields." But
Oh, really good.
but Cad Bane I could see yeah, because Cad is you have to rely on your friends dying and it's or you have to put through a lot of damage, so it's kind of eh. But
Yeah,
T81 just has some good versatility, I would say.
T81 can just wreck people and get away with it. There are situations you don't want to put him in, but overall, I think he's an amazing piece for just 4 points.
Oh yeah,
I'm a little
that's
worried
the,
for Obi-Wan though, looking back at this board.
for Obi-Wan. Oh yeah, I mean, seeing where
Because this is,
Kylo is now,
yeah, I don't think you care about the objective here. I think you just lock him.
nuking an Ada is significantly better than getting the. Oh, he's gonna lock roll.
He doesn't want to be in that HLC.
I don't blame him. Yeah. So
Based on this positioning of Obi-Wan, I think Anakin's probably going to turn in too.
probably a hard one. Yeah. I mean, he did a yeah. There it is. He did a system phase boost. So
It's close, but I think even if he were to boost with Anakin, it wouldn't be bullseye anyways.
well, he can't boost. He did a system phase boost.
Oh, that is a good point.
So nice reposition from Kylo there and a target lockdown to oddball. I mean, can't can't Plo Koon. Always forget.
Plo
Uh,
Koon can move tokens. I'm not sure what kinds.
orange. So he can't. He if there was a tractor on oddball, he could move the tractor to himself. But um, which reminds me of the old thing people used to do back when the LAT came out. Or when Seventh Fleet came out, they would Seventh Fleet recharge, and if they saw Plo didn't have a shot, they'd just take the disarm away.
Does he not take? That's nice. I saw that Plo Koon too. Uh, he would just take. I think it was oddball or a Y-wing reloading, and he took the reload away, and it. I did not expect it at the time.
It's always
I
a
am a little.
weird thing, but
Yeah, I am a little surprised Von Rig didn't take the strain to take the lock.
yeah, I'm surprised he didn't strain take it or deplete even or something. But he did take a shield on Von Reg, so and now quick draw into oddball.
FCS, and then you just wish you had the focus.
Yeah. Quick draw now. Or not quick draw, Von Reg into Obi-Wan. And Again, you wish you had the focus, but I mean, hey, 2 hits is better than no. Well,
Such as dice.
such is dice. They giveth and they taketh.
Here
Alright.
you just have to hope Vonreg actually starts to roll green dice,
Yeah.
because you don't want to be put on 1 already.
Well, you're rolling 4 dice. You need 2 evades. There it is.
And he got him. This is a little scary too.
Yeah, especially since... Okay, he's not going to 7th fleet. Okay, this is a lot better. Because he only has the force.
I think you just refrain from shooting, or trying to do the damage to him.
Yeah, honestly, unless you can guarantee you're doing 3 damage, well, he's gonna spend, and
They're the evades.
they're the evades, and I wouldn't shoot if I'm oddball. That's just me. But
Yeah,
he's
no
gonna.
mods.
No mods. If you put a damage through, okay. Well,
Dice are helping him.
dice are helping him, surprisingly. Yeah, you don't want to do 1 damage on quick draw while none of your ships have mods.
Oh, this is a banger of a proton torpedo.
Yeah, he's gonna get with malice. Yeah,
So, guaranteed crit. This could just be a dead Obi-Wan. Needs paint to live, most likely.
and
Oh,
well, goodbye Obi-Wan.
not much to do there.
No, that's yeah. Like I said earlier, just needs to not worry about uh Obi-Wan or the objective, like you said too. So yeah,
4
little
points per FO.
4 points for FO plus plus an objective point.
And now Annie's in a really scary position. Because where do you go?
That is a good question. Because you're gonna have Zeta 5 come in too.
Although Zeta 5 might go for the lat. I don't hate that. Like a too hard right.
Yeah, I mean, killing the lat, gets you 5 points. But if you kill Anakin, that's your other major damage dealer. And then,
Yep.
what do you got to get Plo Koon and Oddball from the bottom of the board, screaming back up to the top of the board against a full health Kylo, and quick draw is going to be, you know, shooting at you from behind. Like,
Yeah, I
there's,
honestly, uh, for a quick draw, I mean, I think you just either 5 straight or you 3 salute and try and get behind Oddball and Plo Koon. Because they have to do 2 straights. Unless they want to be stressed. And Oddball doesn't have a lock on quick draw currently.
yeah, quick draw or Oddball needs to get that lock out there sooner rather than later.
And depending on how much quick draw cares, he could just claim the objective with a 5 straight. Jump over both of them.
Uh,
Because he'll move after, so they'll be out of the way.
Yeah. You know, I wouldn't hate the sloop from quick draw.
Yep. Would you sloop left or right? Because I'm thinking about the right.
Right is probably safer because Hound is probably coming down the board instead of going up the board.
Mm-hmm.
Um, because yeah, at this point you want to just nuke something off the board, and you have the most guns on target at quick draw. Ah, but
Yeah, I think
then
you need to kill quick draw this turn or the next, or you're gonna have some problems with Annie dying soon.
yeah, it's a matter of yeah. I honestly don't know if I'm if I'm Jonny, I'm rattled for him is where I'm at. I don't know how I would recover from that other than maybe getting Plo Koon behind Zeta 5 and trying to
Yeah.
nuke Zeta 5 off.
But Zeta 5 will most likely either be going straight or turning in, so he'll be pretty far away.
Yeah, it's definitely not easy.
Oh,
I don't.
barrel. I was expecting the boost by Annie.
So was I. I don't hate that.
If Zeta did it too hard, he's just set up the best APT ever for him.
Yeah, especially since you're gonna have no defense mods too. So. Oh, he did the 3. Well,
There are worse things.
there are worse things. Yeah. I even don't think you focus. I think you just, you know,
I might focus just in case Oddball wants to lock you.
that's fair. And that's what he's gonna do, yeah.
Because you don't need to turn around, you can just start heading towards Plo Koon or an Oddball, or you just go straight up the board and force them to start chasing your 3-point ship.
Yeah, the only reason I would say don't is because he can just stop with Hound, and I don't. Actually, a 2 bank I think gets through. Yeah, 2 banker, too hard.
2-bank definitely fits. Yep.
Yeah.
2 hard would as well, and then you could claim the objective.
Yeah. Honestly, having that the having Plo Koon and Oddball not turn in is probably the best case scenario.
Does
I
the boost. I think that actually got out of the way of the 3 sloop.
Yeah. And Kylo, yeah, Kylo's just turning in towards Anakin.
2 hard lock.
Yeah, why not?
Because Anakin already did the roll, so he could only boost. And I don't think there's anywhere Anakin can boost to get out of arc.
If
Unless he did maybe the 1 hard boost, but then you're just giving your backup to Von Reg.
yeah, and you can't afford to be outmaneuvered.
If Von Reg expected this and did the 2 sloop, that would be really, really something.
Well, 4v3. Downside is you took away Brilliant Evasion to do that, but
Took away Brilliant Evasion and no longer have an evade.
and Von Rig just bumps. Honestly, the 1 hard is blue for the Tie Baron, right?
Yes, it is.
Oh, then if you feel like Anakin's gonna shoot at you, just focus. Otherwise, don't do anything.
Anakin's not shooting you, but I don't see any issue with taking the stress focus since you can turn around really easily.
Yeah. Oh, and you
There's
just
the
did a
5
5
straight.
straight, yeah.
Oh, I would just claim. You're not gonna kill either of those ships.
I think he's thinking for next
Maybe
turn.
if that, or maybe if that lat shoots you.
Yeah, which again I wouldn't shoot at him with the lat. Let quick draw have a shot, and then if quick draw misses, then that's that. At least that's my opinion. You never want to just shoot quick draw once. You want to shoot quick draw when you have like 3 or 4 shots in the quick draw.
And I guess we'll see if he's gonna use his normal gun or not. Surely he uses the 4 dice bullseye.
He has to. He lost Obi-Wan for a shield, so he has to just go 4 dice into Kylo here.
You can't 7th Fleet gunner,
Yeah,
but it'd
because
be. I mean, I guess you could if you used your primary gun, but it'd be a waste since you have the bullseye anyways.
yeah. I think they were about to ask if they can 7th Fleet, and I was gonna say I wouldn't.
So shooting range 1. He does have rerolls from the lat. Oh, he's using 7th Fleet.
No, he's not. He just
No.
read it. He realized he can't.
Yeah, that'd be OP as so much if you could bring an APT with a Jedi and have lat rerolls.
Oh, yeah, get out of here. Speaking of lat rerolls,
Pretty good roll.
I would I would reroll the focus too. You need all your force for defense.
Choosing to go violence.
Don't spend. Oh, okay, he's gonna spend and be down to 1 force. Well,
And if
Kylo,
I'm Kylo,
just take it both.
I
Yeah.
just take it. Yeah.
Oh no, I lost both shields. What am I gonna do? Like,
Anyways, here's another 4 dice attack with Malice,
yeah.
and
But first, Von Reg at range 0.
yeah. So maybe you lose your last force too. Unlikely on that. Oh, rerolling how? Oh, maybe this is quick draw. This might be quick draw.
Oh, it's quick draw. Okay. Okay. No, don't
Has to
spend the
spend the force.
force. Don't spend the force. Spend the focus. You got the focus. Why would
Oh,
you?
he does. That's really interesting.
All right, and this is the range 0 in the Anakin.
Got 2 hits.
Yeah, I
Has to
mean,
spend the
you
force.
have to. And now you're unmodded against a double modded range 1.
What is it, like a
Essentially,
60% chance you just die?
yeah. I mean, I guess there
And
was
he
an.
can add, oh, he can take a damage too to add another eyeball.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I guess there's an argument for not having spent or spending one of the.
That's a terrible first roll.
Yeah, but he's probably.
You take the damage, add the eyeball, and then reroll all of it.
Yeah, that's what I would do. He doesn't have any other heavy hitters, and well, he's
See.
not gonna, and
Oh,
it's not much better. So Anakin, unless he
Add
determinations,
the eyeball for a damage and malice it.
he's looking at it.
You can make them all face up too with the force if you don't need it. He's
Okay,
doing it.
he's doing it. Yeah, just change what. Don't even grab another die. So hit crit, and Anakin needs paint on.
Every dice.
Well, he's taking a crit, so
Damaged engine. But I think the important thing here is that he lived.
he lived when he certainly needed to, and yes, quick draw is the more appealing shot, but he just needs to shoot at Kylo.
If you shoot at quick draw and do a damage, then you're just risking losing shields on Plo Koon for no
Yeah,
reason.
if you're gonna shoot, just shoot at Kylo. Really thinking about it. Oh, does he have Zeta and Arc?
He does.
He
But I don't
does.
think it's worth shooting Zeta because that just turns on his ability for free.
That he can't use at range 0 anyway, so.
Yeah. But I think shooting Kylo's still the better decision because maybe Kylo just blinks out and he's on one.
Yeah, I mean, it's a 2v5, so the chances of hitting are not great, but I think the yeah, I was going to say, or you shoot there. The big thing is you don't shoot quick draw, like, no matter what.
I'm not sure who he's shooting at.
Zeta.
Gotcha. And Zeta's fine.
Yeah.
And we're gonna see the range 0 back.
Yep. And Hound probably loses loses a shield.
Why does he only have one shield on the lats? Did they only have one? They have two. Oh, he's angled deflectors.
Oh, yes, angle
White
deflectors.
reinforced.
That's. I was wondering that myself. I was like, what? I saw him do a reinforce earlier, and. Okay, well. Angled deflectors
Annie,
is. Yeah, if you're Annie,
5 straight claim, I think, or just 5 straight evade, because Von Rig's just doing a 1 hard or 2 hard behind you.
yeah. And
I think Kylo, I don't know. I know the 4K fits. I don't know if he has a 4K. But otherwise, I might just start heading around the rock.
uh, the silencer does have a 4K. Or
So yeah,
if you
probably just 4K.
4K, or if you want to try and get cheeky, which I mean,
You could try the 1 hard barrel roll boost in. To the right.
oh, I was gonna say a talon roll, a 2 talon to the right.
I think the silencers have 3 talons. I could be wrong.
Correct. I was testing you. I totally knew they had a 3 talon instead of a 2. But
Gotcha.
yeah, you could almost do a 3 talon to the right, or that's close. It might fit to the left. I wouldn't risk it.
The talon roll will fit. It'll be right near the board edge, but it'll fit, and you'll have to use your forward one. I think the very back one might go off the board.
Yeah. So I wouldn't
But I think
risk
the
it.
safer decision is the 4K or just start doing the 1 hard barrel boost in, or like even just going the long ways around the rock.
Yeah.
Here is where Quick Draw does need to start claiming, and I think Zeta just needs to claim as well. Hope that the lat goes first.
Plus side is the only ship that's hurt is Kylo, and it's really your own doing. Uh,
Yeah.
3 left.
But that is a great note for people. You can add this eyeball result whenever you want. And if you have a lock, it's better just to add the eyeball result and then re-roll it. Unless you already have a bunch of hits and crits anyways, and then you can just spend a force. But if you
Yeah.
roll a bunch of blanks, it's better just to add it and re-roll everything.
Yeah, I'm just trying to think where, if he's not going 5 straight with Anakin, where he could go.
You could boost down and 5 straight. You could.
I almost think he could squeeze in there between Vonreg and Kylo and go 5 straight towards Urtzi's edge.
Yeah, I think that boost should fit, but I'm not certain. Kylo might block it. Taking a strain
From
from
Vonreg.
Von ability.
Yeah.
I forget it 10 out of 10 times, so good for Tazikio for remembering.
Yeah,
Urtzi.
I'm always surprised when someone remembers Vonreg's ability, and I'm never really mad at it because I probably planned on doing a blue maneuver anyway. But
I mean, you might as well just focus, I think, because the lat's just gonna one straight and claim.
I think he's just gonna claim anyway to make sure the lat doesn't have a mod. Yeah, not great, but at least the lat, didn't reinforce or anything.
Talon roll by
Talon roll by
Kylo.
Kylo. That's what I thought he was gonna do. I just wasn't 100% sure.
Yeah, and Plo could force barrel roll boost in to get behind.
Oh, he's just gonna
Boost.
force boost, hoping he is bullseye.
Yeah, and here's why, if you weren't gonna get the objective anyways, it might have been safer just to
Just a
focus.
yeah.
Because it's the boost lock, I believe, so there's no reason to not boost and then. Oh, going up towards quick draw.
Yeah. That's I don't hate it. It's a plasma at the end of the day, so
Good chance to just wipe off the shields.
yeah. Then I almost don't want to claim.
I think the correct decision is still to claim.
Yeah. I mean it's the correct decision, but you sit there and go, "Oh, and he did the sloop with Vonreg." So,
I
and
wish we saw the one hard in, but because then you increase your arc overall, I think.
yeah,
Anakin has a nice maneuver to just bank left and then get out of there.
he's going to go straight. Honestly, I think a barrel roll left gets you out of
No, I don't think it
Kylo's.
does. Out of Kylo, yes. Out of Kylo, yes.
I guess we'll see here in a sec if it's out of Vonreg's.
That's pretty scary still.
Oh, he's gonna pass the focus over to
I
or
don't
he,
think he can.
I think he was checking for patience first.
If there's an enemy ship in your front arc, you may gain a deplete. So he can.
He can,
And
yeah,
then he'll pass the deplete to Hound.
yeah. Or pass the focus to
Well, Hound can take the deplete for free. I think that's just in his ability. After a friendly small ship in your turret arc gains a depleter strain, if you have no tokens of that type,
yep,
you may transfer
he's
that to
stealing that, and then he passed over the focus to Oddball.
That was a really nice little exchange.
That's honest, yeah. I was curious why he brought Hound, and that's why you bring Hound. Okay, so Anakin's gonna take a range 2, and he has no. Oh, he has A force. Okay.
Outmaneuver.
Oh yeah. Okay. Well, it's hit crit, so if you roll 2 focuses, yeah, I mean you got to spend.
I'm sure you don't willingly take that.
No.
I am a little scared for quick draw now.
Yeah. Now I'm nervous for quick draw.
Rolled good paint into Plo Koon. He's gonna take hit crit.
I don't know why I thought that was on oddball.
And now do you shoot quick draw now?
Stunned. I I still think you shoot quick draw. It's and the malices, yeah, so that's gonna be at least a crit through. He should roll 2?
Should roll 2. I'll tell them real quick.
Okay. Maybe he thought it was a strain instead of a deplete. So, yeah, just roll one more. Yeah, just the one is fine. Okay, same result. So, hit crit into Hound.
It's damage sensor array. You don't
You
care
don't hate.
too much,
Nah,
but
you don't hate that.
now you can't claim that third objective if you really want to. And you can't reinforce either, which is the entire reason why you brought angled deflectors.
Yeah. Well, now if you're gonna 7th fleet, right?
I don't know if he has them in arc.
Oh, okay.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Because I think 7th fleet you still have to have the enemy in arc, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, you do. So, yep, plasma time.
This plasma could either be amazing or terrible for a bajillion reasons. Plo Koon, if you do the shields, then Plo Koon dies. That's, or if you roll that.
Well, he's gonna spend the lock and reroll. So if quick draw blanks out,
All the shields are gone.
all the shields are gone, and it's and yeah, that's not what you want to see. So you get 2 shields.
And then Quick Draw is going to get that bonus shot back into Plo Koon, which is pretty scary.
Yeah. Well, it's only a hit, so Plo.
Does have fire control.
Well, it's only a hit, so. And
Still
Plo
gonna
Koon
hit.
eats it. Oh,
Oh,
man.
I feel so bad. I hate it when green dice do that.
Yeah. And you got a 1 die
And then,
banger into Kylo or
come on,
honestly.
shoot Kylo. Shoot Kylo, do direct hit from, and have him roll nothing but 4 blanks. calling it into existence.
That
That or
would
blinded pilot, but blinded's not terrible either.
blinded. No, blinded's not the worst.
I think you have to shoot Kylo though. You get rid of Kylo, that's 7 points for you, and then Von Rig's scary-ish, but like he's not Kylo scary with force rerolls lock.
Well, it's a hit.
All right, Kylo, just don't roll blanks. Thank
Well,
you.
there's three evades. Yeah.
I think you should only get 1 point. Yep, they caught
Yep,
it.
they're realizing it. Alrighty. So a point apiece.
And now after quick draw, I think you just sloop, focus, rotate, and call it a day. Well, sloop, target lock, rotate, and then focus with proud tradition.
Oh yeah, because he has pattern analyzer. Yeah.
You know, potentially you could one hard in as well and expect Annie to come up. And then do the same thing, but shoot at Annie.
I
Or even
mean,
Plo Koon maybe.
Annie has to barrel roll before moving because he
If I had
needs.
to guess though, Annie's rolling left.
Oh yeah, 100%. Not gonna barrel roll into Kylo and Von Reg.
I think Kylo and Von Reg are just gonna eat this lat this coming turn.
Yeah, there's really nowhere safe for the lat to go. If
I think left is his only safe decision, but then he's just giving his rear to Von Reg.
yeah,
But if you're oddball, I don't think if quick draw does the one hard, I don't think you can have arc on him. Because you have to two bank either way.
yeah, two straight you land on the debris. So, and the one bank is red. So yeah, you have to two bank, and you're probably going. My guess is he's probably gonna have quick draw go down the board, or not quick draw. Oddball go down the board, but the best play would be go up the board. If you're getting shot by quick draw, oh well. But
Yep.
you
The
have
question is, how do you keep Anakin and Plo Koon alive?
so my honest answer is you don't. It's just a matter of time, honestly.
You know, I might just be crazy, but I don't hate the Annie purple Talon roll to the right.
The problem is if he barrel rolls, then he doesn't have any force to do it.
That too hard might fit as is.
I think it clips the gas cloud.
Yep. It's pretty close. I'm not sure. It might fit just given from how sharp it is. But I think that's your only chance to do something squirrely enough to actually get out of arc.
Yeah, honestly, you need to Talon roll because at this point they're just gonna chase you down. You can't give up another outmaneuver shot. So a
Talon
Talon,
roll and boost in, or Talon roll and roll left even further if Kylo does like a two bank in.
I mean, it'll depend if he hits the gas cloud, if he's ionized, and if he's ionized, then it's just a focus.
If he's ionized, he's probably dead because of the strain, not even the
Yeah,
ion.
yeah.
But if you roll to the left, you're gonna three bank towards quick draw, or three hard up, and potentially give outmaneuver to Von Reg, and then quick draw is just gonna shoot you.
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, there's no good place for Anakin to go. So your best value is, I agree now. Your best value is to just Talon roll and,
Potentially at least get a good shot off before you go.
yeah, potentially kill Kylo before you go. It's gonna be very hard, but you have Seventh Fleet there. You have
Lat rerolls.
lat rerolls. You should have a focus.
Maybe
So
have Predator even.
maybe have Predator even. Yeah,
Oh, it's not good for him though. He's first player, so Vonreg gets to see.
yeah. Well, he's okay. He's barrel rolling, getting out of there, which makes me think that
He's like, eat me instead. Eat, kill the Lat, not me.
fixes damage sensor right with Hound. That is,
I might have just focused.
yeah. I mean, you're rolling 0 dice against
Against
Von
Von
Reg.
Reg. So I guess it doesn't matter too much.
Yeah. Zeta 5, targeting matrices, a target lock.
I might have taken the focus still because you get to add the focus result for free.
Oh, he did the 2 straight. Oh no.
That's awful.
Yeah, that's just a bad decision.
I understand trying it, but I think that puts him out of the contention for even turning in and doing damage to Zeta. At least no damage.
Yeah, no damaged but it's yeah. Now at this point, quick draw can go anywhere and just, toy with oddball.
Surprised Plo Koon didn't hard turn in and try and stay out of arcs.
I think Johnny's realizing he just has to do damage, even if he's not going to win on objectives. He has to win on killing ships and
There's the 2 straight. I think you just claim roll to the left.
yeah, climb roll to the left is this if you're worried about taking a shot, which it's a lat, it's an unmodded lat, like
I don't think there's any downside to it, and if nothing else, you just K-turn behind it the next turn and kill it.
yeah.
Because I think it only has 6 health left. Yeah, which is very
Yeah.
doable with Kylo and Von Reg. I mean, especially since Von Reg knows nobody's shooting at him.
He just wants to kill Hound.
Wait, he just takes the focus? Kylo?
Yeah, Kylo just took the focus, which I'm not a huge fan of, but
Yeah, I don't understand that. You have 3 force.
the only reasonable explanation I could think of, and this isn't me like being an asshole or anything. This is me just genuinely like okay, is maybe he just feels bad.
I guess you focus. I don't hate locking Anakin. Anakin did not take
If
the
you have
3 token.
Anakin in range, yeah.
Because Anakin didn't even take a focus or anything. He still has a stress from the 3 hard.
Focus. I would
Or
focus. Yeah, focus, lock, rotate. Going
he's
to
taking the
evade.
evade.
Evade, rotate.
Wait, what is going on? Evade, focus, rotate, but who's shooting at you?
I think he wasn't sure if Anakin had range, so he evaded. Honestly, no. Yeah, you just stay there. You just strain lock focus.
You can kill Annie next round. No one's shooting quick draw anyways.
You could kill Annie this round if you really wanted. You got
I think Zeta's probably gonna kill him.
yeah, you got Zeta right there. Gonna
Takes strain to roll. I
oh, I
don't think
think
he was an arc anyways.
I think
Maybe he has
he's
to get out of Plo Koon.
get out of Plo Koon maybe, but also for next round, if the lat survives, you strain the lat.
That's true. I'm still just so surprised Kylo didn't barrel roll because he could have gotten determination off again if he really wanted to kill that lat.
Yeah. He's gonna patience. I mean, sure, you're gonna seventh fleet.
If I'm Plo Koon, I guess you have to shoot Zeta, but if
Is
you shoot
it?
Zeta, you're and do a damage.
Oh yeah, he takes the deplete from Plo.
Yeah. I think
Yeah.
if Plo does the damage to Zeta, it's guaranteeing Anakin's death.
Oh yeah. You have to one shot. You essentially have to one shot Zeta, and hope that Plo Koon doesn't die right here. Well,
As the lock,
yep. Fire control and focus for 3. That explains why he didn't take the lock. And
there goes
yeah,
Plo.
there goes Plo. So Plo doesn't even get to shoot.
His Green Dice were just not up to par today.
No, they weren't. I
Oh, he
think,
might take the crit though, because he's already dead, so he might take the crit to make Fanatical flip.
and
Or
he's
Proud
doing.
Tradition, I
Yeah,
mean.
he's doing that.
That's a good thing to remember, because I can't tell you the amount of games people just don't remember Proud Tradition can be flipped.
So now all of Quick Draw's focus actions are going to be red, which
Yep.
is. I mean, at this point in the game, there's 18-ish minutes left. So it's not, ideal, but now Quick Draw's going slow for whatever's rest of the game or left of the game.
Yep. And Quick Draw doesn't even need to focus. He just needs to reclaim that objective if oddball choices steal it from him.
Yeah. But if honestly, like this round could be the end of the game depending on what happens here.
Oh, goodbye lat.
Yeah, he takes that all. Yeah.
Well, it doesn't
Well,
matter.
yeah, don't. Yeah, at that point, you don't have to say anything because he blanked out. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, and a crit.
Oh, it's a direct.
Up. So.
Down to 1.
Down to 1? Yeah.
So Kylo just needs to not roll 4 blanks.
And Kylo doesn't. Kylo kills him.
No, you don't need a malice.
Yeah, that's probably it. Because
That's 5 more points, which will put him at 15.
15. And if Zeta can kill Anakin, because Anakin has no force, but
That'd be 4 points.
Zeta has a lock on Anakin? When? Where? How? What?
That's when he did the sloop and used the. You
Oh,
mentioned it,
that's
the
right. Yeah,
pattern
the
meter.
patternalyzer. I thought he took it on Plo. He took it on Anakin? Oh, jeez. Okay.
Uh, well, goodbye, Anakin. Maybe.
Uh, yeah, Anakin needs 2 evades. And only
And
gets
he's
1.
dead.
And he's dead.
And that ends the game. Wait,
Oh,
no, he's
wait, no.
alive. He only
He,
took 1 damage.
yeah, I thought he had 2 damage on him. Okay, well, that's basically the game.
There's no way for him to get back to that bottom objective. Anakin can't hard turn for the rest of the game. Has no force.
Yeah,
And Oddball's on a rock.
the extent of what you could do is have have Oddball try to block quick draw, but then you gotta, yeah. I mean, Zeta just hard ones. Oh no, I'm stressed. Whatever.
Oh no,
Because
anyways. You might too hard. Or even you could go straight, do a 3 straight, claim the objective. You know you're not going to die, and even if you do it, claiming the objective is more important at this point.
he'll just have Von Reg do it. Like he'll hard one with Kylo claim, have Von Reg go down, claim the middle. It's at this point it's can or not can. When does Anakin die?
You know, we might see total destruction depending on how these last few shots go.
I yeah, I'm hoping not, because the dice have just been not great. But um, pending the absolutely unforeseen, um, Punishers are going to go up 3-1. And no other scores so far. So uh, you know what? Let's go over to Tim's stream really quick and see how that game's going. Uh, so over on
Start
Sith
locking.
Taker. On Sith Taker, Louis is up 16-2 over Taloncore.
Ooh, nice.
So Nerf Herders are going to take that game over the Shadowcasters.
And what does that put their series at?
Uh, let's double check. 1 apiece, 1-1.
Nice.
Max beat Alex Oler 23-19. And Louis is about to beat Taloncore. Huge. So yeah. Did it
Yeah.
too hard, okay. And bumped Anakin, so. Oh no. Yeah, setting up the block.
I think you have to claim.
You have to, yeah.
Because otherwise they're going to be at 18 and you have no time to get back to that bottom objective.
19. I'm calling it. If he doesn't claim, it's 19.
Yeah, that's true.
Because Von Reg can go like 4 straight.
Take the free barrel roll.
Take the
and then
deplete barrel roll and
claim.
claim, yeah.
Choosing violence.
Choosing violence, which is really not the right move, but yep. And then Kylo just claims.
Honestly, with barrel roll left to get out of the way of Von Reg. If that's what you did, the 4
Yeah,
straight.
if that's yeah, and oh, he's gonna boost. Well, now maybe maybe he did a 5 with Von Reg.
Well, the 5, I guess he could still take the deplete to roll.
Yeah.
But maybe he's not even concerned about the objectives.
No, I think he's sitting there going, if I kill Anakin, I win. Especially when
Like,
Anakin's doing that. Yeah, Anakin is nowhere he can go. He's kill boxed.
I think you have to roll left. But you also need to shoot oddball, or a quick draw, I mean.
Yeah, you have to shoot quick draw. He's gonna boost.
Does have bullseye, I believe.
If quick draw went slow enough to okay, quick draw bumps. I don't think he has quick draw in or I don't think quick draw has him in arc anymore.
I don't think he does either.
So oh, hard one from Von Reg. Yeah, he doesn't care about points or objectives at this point.
Next turn he wins, I think, no matter what.
Yeah, it'll be 18 to 5 or 18
And
to
then
6.
it'll be 18 to 6, and your win con is just don't die.
Yeah.
Because if Kylo dies, then he could actually come back, but you'd have to throw Kylo into them to lose at this point.
Predator. You do not okay, he's going to spend.
I mean, he's not getting shot by anybody other than Zeta, I think.
Yeah, but he has no force. So, well, Kylo or not Kylo. Quick draw.
Damage sensor. And a console, so he could still
So
die.
he could still die, but he gets a double tap on oddball before he goes. I would check the arc before you decide, because okay, he's just gonna. Well, that's 2
2
in
hits.
oddball. And oddball. Oddball takes 1, so not what you want to see, but
Console fire does not die.
safe. Yep, it's only on hits. So, and now it's range 0.
And now I don't believe there would be a way to win it, no matter what, anyways.
I mean, he still has the oddball shot. So oddball could kill quick draw. And if quick draw survives this shot, then yeah, then absolutely there's no way he can win.
1 crits.
And there's the focus. He has the focus.
You have the focus.
He's
You have the focus.
he's just gonna take it.
You have the focus.
He may have spent it and forgot to remove it. Either
I
way,
don't think he.
yeah. Just kill Anakin here. That's what it boils down to. Just kill Anakin. 2
I have
hits.
a lock, right? No, the focus. So 2 hits either way.
And Anakin's dead.
Wow.
So, and then 2 to 1. So your final score is going to be 22 to 11 for the Punishers. Punishers take a what did I say? A
2 to 1 lead, or 3 to 1 lead now.
3 to 1 lead. Because you won, John won, and now Urtzi, Zekit, Urtzi.
Urtzi, yeah. I think it's to Zekizo, something like that. I call it to Zekio.
Yeah,
But-
we'll go with that. So 3 more games in that series. Punishers only need 1 more to win the series. I'll be back later, about an hour, with game 4 of Star Killers and the Crabs.
Awesome. Well, thanks for